All you wolf lovers that wanted wolves in Washington State and Idaho, you're disgusting. Do you know what mountain caribou are? Well, if you don't, look it up because you're just dumb. Stupid, actually. Because mountain caribou are almost extinct, and the wolves are wiping the last few of them out. Look at Canada. In the last couple years in British Columbia, because the herds run up through British Columbia, northeastern Washington, and northern Idaho. And in British Columbia, they've had to do aerial shoots on the wolves to kill off some of the wolves. Because since in the last 10 years, the caribou populations on some of the herds have been cut in more than half because of wolves. And we can blame it mostly on the Democrat Party, because they're the ones that want these stinking wolves so bad. And there's a handful of Republicans that are just as stupid. But why would you think it would be a good idea to bring in a stinking predator without bringing in its prey source? There used to be hundreds of thousands of bison that roamed the Columbia River and the Snake River basins, clear up to British Columbia, all over Idaho. On the other side of the Rockies, they were on both sides of the Rockies, all the way up through Canada, all the way down to Mexico. And they were all wiped out. And then, of course, the wolves turned to the cattle, so then the wolves got wiped out. So why would you think it was a good idea to bring back a predator without bringing back its main prey source? Leave some comments. I want to see why you thought it was a good idea. Because now all you wolf lovers are bringing a species of caribou to extinction. Look all over line. Type in mountain caribou under attack from wolves. Right here. Due to the link between wolves and the decline of the caribou herd, Canadian officials plan to use a helicopter to gun down up to 24 wolves north of the Idaho border this winter in an effort to save the 18 remaining southern Selkirk mountain woodland caribou. And they said 10 years ago there was almost 60 of them. Now it's down to 18 because of your wolves. The Selkirk Mountains, that is the top of top of Idaho and the northeast corner of Washington, which extends right up there into British Columbia. So you're guilty. You wanted wolves so bad that are all over the stinking Alaska, Northwest Territories, Upper Canada, from one coast to the next. Wolves all over. Wolves aren't extinct. There's lots and lots of wolves. Mountain caribou are almost extinct. And you Democrats and a handful of Republicans, you brought it on. Oh, we gotta have wolves because wolves were naturally here. Yeah, so weren't the bison. Their food source. But let's not bring back them, right? Real intelligent. That shows how intelligent you environmentalists, wolf lovers are. You're just stupid. Because you're willing to make an animal or a population of animals go extinct just to have spread out a stinking predator animal that isn't even close to being extinct or even has any population decline issues. The population's climbing on wolves. If you read the Idaho government website, it talks about the wolf population increasing. The caribou population is almost gone. And there wasn't all those wolves right there. They didn't stop at the Canadian border. There's a reason there never used to be wolves right there. Because they were actually way up into British Columbia, where they only come down about halfway or so. It's the reintroduction of the wolves in Idaho that has moved into the lower British Columbia and into Washington. And that is what is wiping out that herds. And I know there's going to be some people on there going to think, oh, there was wolves in Canada. Oh, so they knew the borders and they wouldn't come across the border in the United States, right? They wouldn't go into Idaho and Washington. They only showed up once. They only showed up on this side of the when they released them here? Really? Are you really that smart? Or stupid? So yeah, you're guilty. And if the caribou go extinct, I just hope you have enough smarts to not breed anymore. You shouldn't be breeding anyway, because if you're that stupid that you want to bring in a predator without bringing in its prey, so it starts making other animals go extinct, you should be ashamed of yourselves. It was kind of neat knowing we had a small caribou herd up there in northern Idaho, in northeastern Washington, and now they're gone. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to you environmentalists who thought it was such a great idea to bring back a predator without bringing back its food. Disgusting. Yes, I believe you are disgusting. It's just, I don't even understand how somebody could be that dumb. They would want to bring back a predator without bringing back its food source first. You raise chickens, you have its feed. You raise cattle, you have to have hay, right? Or grass to feed it. Common sense. You raise sheep, you have hay or grass or sheep pellets, right? You release wolves. We're not going to get their food, though, or bring back their food source. We're just going to let them wipe out everything else. That shows the real intelligence. Real intelligence. Humans are just the scourge of the earth. You're just disgusting. Sit there and think you're going to help. Oh, we're going to bring back wolves. We're going to help. You ain't helping nothing by wiping out other animals that are actually extinct. Think about that for a sec before you make a comment. Why you think it was so important to wipe out the caribou and stuff just to have your precious little stupid wolves.